That is right. Hello everybody, my name is RazKun, and yes, it is possible to solo the Shattered Throne on console with a hunter. This is no easy feat. You may see many people on YouTube doing this, probably on PC, or even on other classes, or even on the console, and they find some way to make this fight, or even the other ones, look like it's second grade math homework or something. They make it look so easy, and you pop in here and it is the hardest thing you've ever done. This clip was recorded at about 4:50 in the morning because I was trying for so long. So don't get discouraged if you have some trouble with this, because if I were able to show you my death messages, I am sitting at over, I think, 200 deaths for this encounter, as well as if you add up all the other ones from the rest of the Shattered Throne, I think I came close to about 400 deaths in total. So this is not easy. Here you can see my loadout, which is pretty much pretty close to 650. I was using the RiskRunner, which is actually my first time ever using the RiskRunner exotic. I didn't even know what it did until I was having enough trouble with this that I looked up a guide, and people were recommending me RiskRunner, which is kind of funny because I specifically got myself the Whisper of the Worm so that I could do this, and then it turns out for none of the Shattered Throne was I required to use the Whisper of the Worm. It was Hammerhead all the way. So don't worry about getting no Whisper of the Worm or anything. As this fight went on, I did get to a couple of damage phases and I wasn't able to defeat Dul in time. And so as I was picking up Glimmer from the enemies around me, I was adding all the Transcendent Blessing modifiers to the armor as I could. And I think I had 3 of them in total: the helmet, the cape, and arms, I believe, as well as running the Orpheus Rig exotic legs, which give you your super back on how many things you tether, with the top tree of the Void super for hunters. It doesn't really matter what you have in your primary slot because I didn't actually wind up using it. So I thought I would go ahead and show you some of my clips from the Shattered Throne, me doing it solo. However, when I tried to upload many of them to Xbox Live, this is literally the only one that made it, and every single one of the other ones got deleted, and I am horrifically sad about that. Gonna go ahead and replay that clip here in slow motion, give you like a little play-by-play. You want to have all your grenades, all your super, get as much ammo as you can in Hammerhead. You can farm the drops and just go ahead and die to pick up ammo and recharge your super. Go ahead and give them a little tap, wait for them to walk a little bit closer, toss in a tether to hit them all, throw a grenade to get some damage going. Pull out your RiskRunner, which is going to kind of like chain lightning attacks to things, and if you get hit by arc, it strengthens your power and makes so that you get hurt less by arc damage. And so I just kind of ran around shooting the scions, went invisible with that dodge there to get some health back. It is important not to tether the Fate Smiths there unless the other tether is gone, but do try and keep them as close together as possible. And then once you hit them, for some reason in this room, when you tether these Fate Smith Knights, they share their damage. And because this RiskRunner chains lightning, not only are you shooting one, but you're shooting 3 of them, but the chained lightning is hitting the rest of them, and so you just kind of build up this constant stack of amplification damage. And I think even if some scions run by and get hit by the chain damage, it stacks up on top of them too. And so in some cases when I was doing this, I was able to just completely delete those Fate Smiths in under a second with RiskRunner, just because of how many things were chained on it with tether. You do want to be careful, like I said, with the tether on the knights, because if you shoot a tether while they are already tethered, you will not get your super back, and you definitely need it for the duel encounter here. So go ahead and tether the ground and make sure that Dul is tethered. Try and hide behind something in the room. Doesn't necessarily have to be this pole, but that's where I was getting my best luck. Fire your Hammerhead into the head while or all the way until you run out of ammo, and then use that Gambler's Dodge to reload it so you don't have to go through that long reload animation. Keep firing again until you run out. Throw a grenade if you can. Hide behind the pillar if you need to heal up a little bit. And I did have to do a hard reload that one time, but I think that would have been better than switching to my Parcel of Stardust and trying to get the rest of the way there. And you can see, even as much as I had going for me, I cut it so close that I literally died at the same time, but it still gave me Still gave me the win. Oh, I think I was so many hours into soloing the Shadow Throne, and that emote really sums it up there. That was really the catharsis. And I'm out of clip. This is where I was going to show you more clips of me doing the Ogre encounter and other such things. But again, Xbox Live felt like deleting all of them. So I'm left with nothing else. I think that was really all my tips that I had there. This is possible. Don't give up. It is very difficult. I think the only other thing I need to mention is that my Hammerhead has the boss spec mod on it to do more damage to bosses. Other than that, I just wish you good luck. Bye-bye.